That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No. There. That's our way out.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility's systems. Blocked.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Huh. Might be able to pull that open. This leads. Feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft. Dead end. Looks like another part of the facility. Door's locked. I don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find. I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain. I'm close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up? I might be able to glide to that ledge. Some of the rocks look loose. I think I can clear them. Aha, another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Minerva? I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area. I suggest you explore this facility, Aloy. Until my illusion...
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad. Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look. Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility. Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're... ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But 2 big ones first. Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of... strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so... what's so far away, and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship...
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts. The descendants I read. So that's right?
Yes, in effect as a key.
But
The Odyssey kept millions of animals. It is conceivable, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
that's... Okay, but... I mean... Destroying Elizabeth...
It is difficult to know, or perhaps she is a
Elizabeth Sobek? The extinction signal made every...
I have wondered. So far as I and the partial sentient.
have been sent, but...
Yes. Were its intention, I would admire the
So if the descendants came... I guess we can assume that they're...
Yes. They appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be an energy field that
Yeah, no kidding.
throughout every defensive, perhaps
Yeah. How did you figure out that the...
the key came from silence and
That doesn't make... Why would the signal...
because the
Which would take an...
correct. So the jury with that in, I simply because it was serious was
The sole purpose of the signal, why would descendants of...
at this point we can own.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology...
True.
Unless... The strangers I ran in... I mean, if they did that. If they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power, until she...
Then yes, snuff out life. and then potentially to build an entirely to their specification,
So they could be trying to do this
but with opposite result.
extinction. Well, this is not. You said Sirius is
81 trillion kilometers.
right.
On a spacecraft much like the journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the extinction signal first, the journey was made in just 29 years. If they did not set out for Earth, the journey was even faster.
Okay, enough. You said you need Hephaestus to
Every subordinate function, only by recovering and merging it and mass-produce new machines. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines, recovering other subordinate functions, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently. I'm afraid that is quite. In my present state, I am operating at less than 1/5. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the emerge cannot be attempted until my heuristic.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging ether exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in.
Correct. Which are confined to discrete. Hephaestus is distributed throughout a network that connects the planet.
So when the.
I do not know. I will attempt to find its.
So once Hephaestus has. You'll regain the capacity to mass.
Yes. And to program their behavior.
So could you attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all human life above all. So yes, once I could design, given the nature of the. I must admit, however, no matter how aggressive.
That's good.
Indeed.
The missing subordinate functions.
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a Eleuthia was responsible for. Apollo was tasked with and disseminating. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data.
Pharaoh, huh?
Understandable. He appears to have been pathological.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their or were prevented. Do you still need them?
If it restoring their remaining unfortunately I have.
The 3 subordinate functions that you did.
All 3 are relevant to Ether is responsible for Poseidon controls the organic and Demeter sows, fertilizes. If all 3 were restored to me, they would but beware. In human terms, they are frightened.
Like Minerva.
Exactly.
So if the descendants came, I guess we can assume.
Yes, they appear to make further this energy.
Yeah, no kid.
Through every for assume no always.
I guess. What can you tell me about the.
When my predecessor destroyed her, the subordinate functions sought physical so in each case you will be looking for ether is the closest, and therefore it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited, but they seem to have a significant
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert. My substratal geography that a major old world settlement called Las Vegas was
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to.
Agreed. It appears to be located on the coast to the far. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 ether somewhere in Tanakh territory, Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
I think I'll head for ether.
Then I will assign ether. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell them, though I will require Hephaestus to permanently stable. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective. I will also transmit a summary of available. Is there anything else I can?
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that she had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's. Do you think I can do it all? Live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her, in you, All things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core.
Thank you, Gaia. Well,
I have unlocked the facility's exits. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong.
Val?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that.
Yeah. Gaia's can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them, use it to reconnect them and restore the display.
Error. Drone offline. Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Data missing.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more. Snow crunch under my boots.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
Guess I'll have to do some exploring to find the parts I need.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
You're the Outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the Martians. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tenakth. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, I was scouting northwest of here, near the village of Saltbite. There's a place there where the ground is made of metal. Don't know what it means, but it can't be good. Be wary.
Appreciate the warning.
Keep your eyes
Metal?
open out there, soldier.
It might be a cauldron. And when there's a cauldron, there's machine overrides.